Alright, we're currently live with a stream titled R.I.P. Dylan, Gone But Not Forgotten. Ever. Alright, so we're gonna do this formation style. I'll take point. Speedy and Mike will follow up side by side behind me. Remy, you and Digi will follow up side by side behind them. Alright?
Yep.
Which way is the train track?
Straight ahead of me.
Yep, it's this way. We'll get information by the train track. We're not going to be touching the A button for this ride unless we have to.
Come on, there's spinning horse.
Are we ready?
Yep. Yep. Horse is being a little stubborn, but yeah.
Alright, here we go. Our final destination is going to be Boulder Glade, which is the Civil War battleground. Given how much of a military buff DJ was, I figured it'd be a fitting place to send him off as far as Red Dead goes, which is, again, one of his favorite games, or was. Hold up a sec. I'm actually going to mark where we have to turn, because we do have to turn off at a certain point. Let's see.
You can put your lantern on where it's almost smaller.
So we're going to want to basically, we want to go here. Okay, I see where a turn-off point is.
With my phone.
I'm gonna include audio if everyone doesn't mind. I'm including the part audio.
Good idea. Got a mile back to you.
Here we go.
There you go. There you go.
To anyone who is watching this as a VOD or as an archived video on my YouTube channel later, a bit of context. Me and my friends behind us lost a dear friend last night. We don't know when the funeral is going to be, if there is an actual funeral that's going to be held. We don't even know the actual cause of death yet, as it's been less than 24 hours. But in the interim, because our buddy loved Red Dead, he loved GTA, Conan Exiles. We are going to be hosting 3 different services, one on each of those games, um, in his honor. This is not a roleplay thing. This is not a joke. I'm not pulling anyone's leg. I'm very much serious. Um, I don't know what else to say at this point. If the rest of you have anything to add, please feel free.
Guy's
I may
been
not
out.
know. Oh, go ahead, Deadshot.
The guy's been out. Helped me out with a lot of things. And I felt like I lost something when he was there. When he left. I just felt I couldn't sleep for a whole night. Um, Everything that happened in the last 24 hours just not that great for me. I felt great when I got to see him again, but now I can't. So I feel like after all the time I've spent with him, I should have spent more time with him. And
Don't we all
that's
wish
all I
that?
got. Yeah. Go on, man. Speak up.
I may not known DJ very long, but the amount of kindness he's shown me when I joined the Conan server back in February, in fact, all of y'all did. Well, Remy and Raccoon weren't there yet, but he was a great man. I'm gonna miss him dearly. Anybody else?
I simply wish to say, I wish I got to know him longer. I didn't know him very long, but I enjoyed gaming with him. He was funny. I remember the jokes he used to tell last time we had. Not all the times were great, but more than enough the times are great to remember him and honor him.
It was just one time. Got to thinking of it again. Me and him, first time ever met, Christmas time. And me and him just, I got high, he was drunk, whatever. We were talking to each other because it's Christmas Eve, and we start laughing our asses off. Mind you, Wolf was in the party. He was always there. He's been there the whole time. Wolf comes back. I'm dying of laughter. DJ was dying of laughter. And I think out of that night, that was the best time I ever had actually playing a game. Because I've had good times on games, but that was the most hilarious. Like, it got me laughing so hard. To the point that I couldn't breathe that well that night. Kind of stuck with that.
If you boys want, since I'm a military buff as well, I can host a 21 gun salute for him.
It's up to you, man.
If you
It's
want
actually up to
to,
Wolf.
that's fine.
Yeah, I got it.
I remember I met DJ through in a Ghost Recon Wildlands game. At the time, we were both still on good terms, so it's Miri. And DJ was new to the game, whereas I've been playing for a little while and knew my way around. And he didn't really have much in the way of equipment at the time. But because I'd already gone, weapon hunting and attachment hunting, I was able to help him get, at the time, the strongest sniper in the game, as well as one of his favorite assault rifles, one of my favorite assault rifles in the game, as well. The M4A1.
Can't go wrong with that.
I
Right.
remember we used to try to do things stealthily. At the time, Smeary was with us, and he had a random friend who did not do stealth. Smeary was doing his job. He was covering us when me and DJ were trying to sneak into an enemy compound, a Unidad stronghold, over in one of the more difficult territories of the game. He was trying to cover up the sniper, and his friend, who was supposed to be watching his back, decided he was going to wait till we were neck deep in the enemy territory, and decided to run in with a shotgun that's unsuppressed, of all things, and trip the alarm, and a gunfight, the likes of which I've rarely ever seen in video games, there ensued. That was the first time me and DJ had actually fought alongside each other in a video game situation, and from there we always worked together as a team very well. I really couldn't ask for a better partner in crime when it comes to gunfights and games.
My favorite memory of DJ. I was playing Conan Exiles with Wolf. I believe Mark and them were still there. I'm just his character, Calendus. It was a goofball of a character. I don't think anyone else can pull a character off like Calendus, like DJ did. And I just remember before I got things going with my character. My character and Calendus just hit it off, really well. Yeah, his characters were a bit dorky at times, but he did his best. I
Quite
don't
funny
think I'm
to
ever
hear
gonna.
that.
Go ahead.
Quite funny to hear that because there's so many things he's been dorky with when we played so many different games.
Like
I
that one
can't.
time we were all on Conan, he came in the party, and all you heard him say is, "Impregnate, impregnate, impregnate."
Yeah, that's
That's my first memory. I think that was like one of my first times meeting him. Was he joined the party and all you hear at the top of his lungs is impregnate, impregnate, impregnate. I'm like,
I remember that.
it flabbergasted me.
Like
I was
he
at a loss for words. I was like, the hell is this guy?
he gave absolutely no warning, no context for that either. He just came into the party chat and just started going, "Impregnate, impregnate, impregnate."
He never even gave context.
I found out the context later. I found the context later. It was a meme that was spiraling around on the internet. It's like, wait a minute, this sounds like DJ. Why does this sound familiar?
well,
And it turned out it was a meme.
Next time I a big battle, I'm just gonna be screaming, impregnate, impregnate, impregnate.
That
Fuck.
or when he joined a party with Tato and Ski and me, and all he did was keep talking about pussy. He was making things weird, but it was funny.
He was a poon hound.
I also remember when he finally gained Lodor's trust and Conan.
Hmm.
Speaking of Lodor, has Shadow found out yet?
Yes, I told him and Speedy last night at the same time, about an hour after I found out, because it took that long for me to regain my composure enough to be able to say anything.
Nah, I didn't find out until you made the Discord announcement.
So yeah,
Dude, I gotta say, it was rough last night.
Oh, I imagine I didn't sleep too well.
I only
I
got
had
2 hours of sleep.
I had to
I,
force myself to sleep.
I sadly didn't see it till I woke up for work.
I I hate to say it, but it didn't really affect me or my sleep that much because I saw it coming. I I was always concerned about his health. I
Oh,
had
we all were.
yeah, and like I saw the signs. Like anytime he was joining the party lately, it was coughing, labored breathing. It, his health wasn't all the greatest.
Didn't help that every time he joined, he was more and more sloshed than the last.
Yeah, yeah. Like I always
It,
knew DJ for being the friendly drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's always been a friendly
Uh,
guy.
but there, last few times, it seemed like he was more drinking to cover up pain than anything else.
Yeah.
um,
Just a bad habit sometimes.
I kind of feel guilty though in a way because I could have hanged out with Tim and Wolf way more and I didn't because I have a way of not bothering people too much on Xbox unless I'm invited, you know. And oh, go ahead.
I've wanted to hang out with him a lot more. I really wish I could have, but I'll call them friends in the family, and I was once an alcoholic, and so I chose to distance myself from them. I
Right.
liked him more when he was more sober. Like he might not have been as funny or as much of a jokester, but he was more down to earth and just easier to get along with for me.
He's
I
always
mean, I
wanted to
don't.
help out people
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
he was
everyone
there
he
for me for
meets.
rough times. He was there for me for a couple times.
He's been there to help me out with a lot of things that's happened between a lot of people. So it's not gonna be the same when he's not there. To all of us, it won't be.
Yeah, all we can do is just stick together until the bitter end. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Keep his memory on.
we're like a big happy family on here. And
Minus the
lost more.
happy part right now.
That is a happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
minus the happy part right now, and the one family member that's lost.
We're a big sad family right now.
Um.
I'm just glad that he's in a better place now.
We can only hope, my friend.
He was a good person. He's in a better place.
I've known him for the better part of the last decade. In that time, he has grown to become one of my best friends, and he was like a brother to me.
He's like a
And
brother to
he
me.
and he'll remain that way forever.
Just like to say, I'd like to picture that the moment he spawned at the pearly gates, he looked at St. Peter and just said, impregnate, impregnate, impregnate.
That's fucked up, yo.
That or knowing him, he'd be looking at him straight in the face, like, "Show me that pussy, boy."
Well, I think you showed up to the Pearly Gates drunk. You
All
know
of the
what I mean?
above.
All the above, yeah. Well, you got a lot of Irish in you, don't you?
He
Let
show
me see that booty.
he show up drunk to the pearly gates.
Funny.
He tells St. Peter turn around, show him the bussy, and then he'd be like impregnate, impregnate, impregnate.
Fuck God, are we doing that?
Oh man. Now I was lucky not to see the signs of his health deteriorating because I've been out of this group for the latter part of a couple months.
Hmm.
But I'm always a message away, so uh, I kind of feel guilty about that, to be honest.
it it's not like he never really like asked for help or anything, but it was not pretty seeing or hearing his health go downhill.
I didn't like that.
No, I noticed that he had a cough when I first met him, like a smoker's cough.
Yeah.
That had gotten a lot worse. He would have coughing fits that lasted more than 5 minutes, and he'd have trouble breathing. You could tell he was in physical pain from it, and it just wasn't good. And I hated the response of him when he'd have a fit like that was, I need another drink.
The thing is, knowing DJ, he probably told nobody about it. I mean, his mother. You know.
I could hear it over the mic. I could see it when me and him have done video calls. His mom lived with him every day. She could probably see it too. He didn't need to say anything, but he wouldn't listen to anyone if we tried to tell him to get some help, which I've told him several times. Go to a doctor, get checked out, make sure, it might
I
not
even
be
told him to go
nothing,
to the
but
doctor at once.
I told him it might not be nothing. It might be nothing, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Hey,
Right.
so
I'll be fine.
didn't you tell him to go see the doctor when he was in a chat with you, me, and Remy?
I've told him to go to the doctor several times with several people around.
Yeah. I
I
just remember
told
that
him
was
to get that cough checked out when I first met him. I know, Grandma.
I hope that person's not coming over here.
Well, we left it heavily armed for a reason, just in case.
Yeah.
I mean, if he comes over here and starts stuff, there'll be hell to pay, and we'll yell our battle cry, impregnate, impregnate, impregnate.
Followed
Let's
by
not get Wolf banned from
fo-
Twitch.
followed by Bussy Power.
The Bussy Gang.
Imagine that. We put that as a campaign on one of the games we play.
I should make a posse called the Bussy Hole Boys, just in honor of DJ.
Just only one word in the description. DJ.
You might wanna hitch your horses up where you can, so they don't get spooked off by the gunshots from the 21 gun salute. I
Alright,
forget
let's
I
try
had
the
ads.
horse. Pitch my horse.
Hang on, I got about 44 seconds and then my channel's running an ad apparently. Shouldn't take long, but I don't know. For some reason I thought I had that turned off.
That's all
I
I
think you
have.
lost your horse.
Oh, I let it go because I couldn't find a place to hitch, and I don't mind if it runs, so I'll just call it back.
Well, this is also where we're gonna be doing the 21 gun salute too.
I know.
You can
I
hitch.
just,
You can go over there by Remy and hitch it on a tree if you need to.
okay, I'll be right back.
I could also lead the 21 gun salute, I think, too, Mike.
Say what? Say what?
Used to be in the junior army ROTC class in high school.
Oh, it's everyone doing it.
The question is, how are we gonna do this?
Have a small speech. Then say ready and fire. A couple times.
I will direct it.
Okay.
Speedy, if you have a speech you want to give, go for it. Remy, Digi, and Mike, I'll have you guys line up along this tree trunk here.
Which side of the tree trunk do you want?
The one you're on right now. We're gonna be facing out over the battlefield.
With the great honor of being with DJ all of my life, and everyone's here. It's been really good to know him. So I feel happy to meet him. Go ahead, Wolf.
Present arms. Ready, aim. Fire. Reload. Fire. Reload. Fire. Again, reload. That was what, 3 times now?
Yes.
We'll just do another 4. Fire. Reload. Premature. Fire. Reload. Fire. Reload. Fire. That's what, 6 now?
Yep.
Reload and fire. At ease. I'm seeing if I have a salute. Closest thing I've got is look in the distance. Alright. to the next game.
Hold up a second. Let me take a screenshot.
Amen to that, Shadow. By the way, Shadow, thanks to Mike here, I was able to figure out how to archive this on my YouTube channel. So once it's up there, I'll link it later in the Discord, and I'll send you a link via text.
I'm ready.
Everyone else ready?
Yep, let me get on GTA. Get in suit on.
Why, Shadow? And give us a sec, we're going to be switching games here real quick. I'm going to end this stream for a moment while I go load up the other game, and I'll start up the stream again.